Hello and welcome back to more Final Fantasy. It's finally time to board this train to Timber. Hopefully we remember the password for when we get there. Oh, sure, hope we don't forget by the time we get there. As we walk very slowly onto the train. This is the main mode of transportation in this game, is the train. Which, I mean, Final Fantasy VIII probably is one of the more steampunk orientated Final Fantasy games, to be fair. And Zell's just a fountain of knowledge, as you're finding out here. We'll find out the rest of the game as well. Zell is an amazing fountain of knowledge. Go on, Skull, do as Zell says. Next up, Timber. Where Selfie, on the other hand, just really likes trains. Let's go check it out, Squall. Like, do I have to? It's going to make us. Come on then, let's go check out Seed's private cabin. Seed's private cabin. Awesome. What's Selfie say? She just says she loves trains. Cool, see you later, Selfie. Bye bye. Zell, stop jumping on the bed. Did your mum never tell you? Come on, stop bouncing on the couch. There's 3 of us, but only 2 beds. And we get Pet Pals Volume 1, which they'll become more apparent what they're for later on. Pays to be. It actually does pay. It really does pay. Come on, then, Zell. Surrounded by deep forests. And Galbadia are invaded. Oh. Aren't they the guys we were fighting at Dollar? I can't see them being very happy we're going to be there. So, why don't the resistance factions... See, I've always wondered with this, right? There's lots of resistance factions, big and small. Why don't they just unite into one really big resistance faction? Surely then they can, you know, beat... they can beat the occupation then, surely. No? I mean, would that not make sense? Well, go to sleep then, Selfie. Oh. And Zell's getting tired as well. I feel sleepy. Oh, there's a wild... There must be a bee on the train. There's a weird buzzing. There must be a bee. Bzz, 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 bzz. Poor Squall just face plants the floor. But it is time for our first sequence. So this is Ward, Laguna, and Kiros. Now I'm going to make a quick little breakaway here, just to sort something out. I'll be uno momento. Alright, so I'm back there. You haven't missed anything apart from asking if it's the right way and a lot of question marks popping up on the screen. Oh look, we've got a nice little draw point in this little sequence. QR. No interest. I'll be honest, I've got no interest in 99% of the draw points in this game. There is only one that I care about, but it's time. For the best fight music in this game. Now I did take off, well, Encounter None, as you can see, to show you Kiros has cool daggers, Laguna has a gun, but Ward's just got a big fuck off spear. Right, a harpoon. And Kiros' damage is nutty. I love this little trio, I really do. And their battle music being man with a machine gun is even better. Although I am going to put Encounter None back on now because I don't want to gain too many levels if I can help it. I would like to stay relatively low level. Just cause, why not? Remember some weird forest here with a lot of question marks popping up. Well, obviously Timber's surrounded by forest, so obviously we're in the forest surrounding Timber, aren't we? Do you know, come to think of it, right? I'm not entirely sure where this forest even is that these guys are running through. I have no idea. This draw point, if anyone cares, is water. Again, not the most useful, to be honest with you. They say that there's one boss fight later in the game that water can be useful against, but even that's hitty missy, you can do it without water. Well, I'll mention it when we get there. It's much later on. Now this is Delling City. Yeah, chill man, kiddos. Oh. Yeah, you weenie. Oh. Laguna likes to gawk at the piano lady. So we just run down these streets. Now, obviously, this is Delling City, it said there, which is the capital of Galbadia. I mean, there's not many cities, to be honest with you, to really say that this is the capital. Now, you don't have to come down here. You can if you want. And in here is a sewer. Now, in this sewer, if you really want to, which I might do off screen, I'm pretty sure you can, well, I know for a fact you can find enemies down here called creeps. Now I'll see if I can find one that can show it off. Where are we at here? Didn't count none off there. Yeah, there's enemies down here called creeps. There's also a magazine over there, you'll notice, that we could get, well, we can't get now because we can't go that way, but there's a magazine over there, that's for later. I'm pretty sure we can't go down this way. I'm hoping I'm going to find the creeps here, to be honest with you. So yeah, we can't go down that way. So yeah, hopefully we can find the creeps down here, would be nice. But if not, it's not the end of the world. Right, tell you what, I'll see if I can find one off screen. Hopefully it will not take long, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, we're back here. Creeps is that little guy, them little guys at the front. Those little wiggly dudes. Now, from creeps, you can see you can draw the life spell. Now, I need that for one character, and I can't remember. I don't know who's got whose junctions. Ward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chance here. I'm going to get 100 of them for Ward while I'm here. Let's see, you can do it later on, but might as well do it now where it's a little bit, you know, just save time a little bit. I'm not going to actually kill these enemies. I am just going to run away when all said and done. I just want the life spells. So I'll take care of that, and I'll meet you back outside the sewers. So yeah, not be long. Okay, so I'm not out the sewers yet, but I have finished drawing them triples. Now the life spells from the creeps, which I think this is the earliest point you can get it without actually playing cards. But as you can see on Ward, who currently has selfies junctions, you'll notice if you go in your menu, each of these characters have one of your characters' junctions. So Kiros has got cells, Laguna's got squalls, Ward has selfies. My Ward, or technically my selfie, now has 70% resistance to all elemental damage, thanks to having life and full life junction. And obviously as we get, you know, elemental defense junction can go all the way up to ×4, we can achieve near perfect elemental resistance to pretty much everything. I'll save you the time for going up. There's absolutely nothing up the top. I know you're given the option to. There's nothing up the top. There's nothing else we can do in there apart from an early dance with creeps there. So we'll go back this way now, just cause, you know, we'll actually head to where we're supposed to head, which is this way. As you can see, there's somebody moving our way. I think that's moving our car, to be honest with you. Yeah, coming down here, what we're looking for is the Galbadia Hotel. This is our goal here with this party. You can talk to people. Please step up to the counter. What? Yeah, I just did this for just a cheeky little rest. This team's, wait, this party's guild is separate to what Squall and them have. But anything you pick up or you get in this world, like magazines, spells, anything like that, all go back to Squall's inventory somehow. I don't understand how, but it does. The usual table is ready. Huh? What's the matter? That was weird. I'm just going to keep picking these answers in parentheses, as it were. Is your head buzzing? Yeah. Yeah, we're just tired. Alcohol makes everything better. You can say what she said as much as you want now. It's not gonna change. If you haven't guessed it, obviously, I mean, I did spoil it with the junctions there. The grayed out text boxes in the parentheses is Squall and Co. Talking while we're in this weird sequence of events. God, I forgot how cool Ward looked in the remaster there. Look at him, he's a unit. Keep him coming. Oh, Julia. She must be the piano lady in red there. Yeah, you gonna do it? You doing it there, Laguna? You gonna go talk to her? Don't go back on your word. Yeah, come on. Let's do it, Laguna. So let's have a little chat here. Should be able to listen to Julia play. Lovely night. I love how he stands up. What's up, dude? No bother. I'll not bother you. Let's go say hi to Julia. No? I guess we're walking away from Julia, are we? What's the matter, Laguna? So we walked up to walk away to walk back up. Yeah, this guy just seemed like a bit of a dweeb, I'll be honest. Really? Really, Laguna? Sir Laguna? No, I'm joking, right? I love Laguna. I think Laguna's great, right? Laguna's absolutely fantastic. Like, yeah, it is pretty sad that his legs cramped up, but like, I still think Laguna's great. There's nothing anybody can say to put me off liking Laguna. I'm sorry. Now, I did tell a lie in the last episode where I said they're going to be a bit longer. Chill, man. This one's probably going to be a bit of a shorter one. But, you know, have a seat. Yeah, mission successful. You got all the way over there, your leg went in the cramp, and you said nothing. Well done, Laguna. Only a -3. I'd score that a lot lower than -7, the man in the skill there, Laguna. I'm not going to lie. Julia sure is pretty. Ah, if only Ward said but. But. You know, they might have been asking for a rendition of ABBA. Who knows? Everyone's ditching them. Hey, bring Tom Hall and Kiros, let's go. Oh, Laguna's finished Kiros's more cramp. Come on, Laguna. I will say, I hate the fact that the remaster only remastered certain aspects of the game. Like, I think a little bit more attention could have been put elsewhere. I understand why they didn't. Obviously, you know, this is just a remaster. But they sure did make the characters look good. No, sir. I mean, no, not at all. Ah, look at him, he's getting all shy and nervous. This Laguna, you know, you can't help but like the bumbling buffoon that is Laguna. Doesn't matter what you do, you've got to like Laguna. Yeah, how's your leg? Do you want Julia to rub your leg for you? Rub it better? No? Why are you coughing? Still kind of what? Don't worry, Julia's not going to eat you. She's not a vampire, or a werewolf, or a zombie. I mean, she might be, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she's not. Right, yeah, just blurted out, Laguna, after she whispered it to you. You just blurted it out everywhere. As if everyone is and listens. Just up, skip by that. She just said, do you want to? Of course I do. Ask for my room at the front desk. Way to go, Laguna. I love the guy, like the proper team's just there. Little wise cracks underneath. As a reminder of somebody talking to yourself too much there, squad. Whatever. I do like the fact that Squall's like he talks to himself too much. As if that isn't Squall's entire thing, as he just talks to himself. Don't talk to everyone again. Just a grunt. Remember that. A war a million miles away. I don't think Laguna knows what sophistication is. If I'm completely honest with you. But, let's go up to the main desk here. Which room is Julia's? Ah, Laguna Loire. Loire? Loire? I'm going to say Loire. Laguna Loire. And here we are in Julia's room. But they can finally have a chat. Yeah, sit down. And drink your goddamn tea! Don't imagine if Julia just pulled off the mask like a Scooby-Doo film and it was just Sid Highwind underneath. Can you imagine? Yeah, Laguna doesn't actually sit down, you've just got to go over and talk to Julia, to be honest with you. Nice and easy and straightforward. It's not that. I'm a big fan. The way you tickle those ivories. I mean, she's a piano player, like, she does tickle the ivories, I guess. How often are you there, Laguna? Well, I mean, I'm saying how often are you there, right, as if he wasn't one of 5 people in the bar. Wasn't many people there listening, to be honest. And Warren Kiddos are only there because obviously Laguna's took them with them. You have beautiful eyes, Laguna. She wears a lot of bracelets on one hand there, or is that like a big bangle? I've often wondered. Is that multiple bracelets or just one big bangle? Like, she'd be able to deflect a blade with that. She's missing a trick playing the piano. She should be out the front lines with Laguna, Ward and Kiros. Capturing timber. Oh, so Laguna doesn't like fighting. The man with the machine gun doesn't like to fight. He's hanging out with his bros. There's nothing the matter with that. I'm sure they won't make an entire I'm sure they haven't made an entire Final Fantasy game centered around that. Yeah, let's all go out drinking. He wants to become a journalist. He wants to be a journal. A bottle of wine will do that to a person that will loosen up. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, way cool. I love how he asks questions and answers them himself, like... He's like an excited child. He really is just like an excited child. Poor Laguna. Julia rehypnoled you. Don't worry. Laguna talked himself to sleep. Yeah. let's find out more about Julia. Considering Laguna, you know, dropped a bottle of wine, talked about himself and fell asleep. She wants to sing? She wants to sing too? Oh, well. Be like every other singer nowadays and have somebody else write your songs for you. Just hire a team. Damn, it looked like Laguna's head was going to come off there. Thanks to me? How many faces has Laguna actually showed you though? There's no way Laguna showed all them emotions if you just said he's always sat at the front smiling. He's always just going to look happy and slightly dopey. Let's be real. I think I can come up with a song. A fantastic song. And I'm pretty sure that when it does actually play properly, I'm not actually allowed to have in the video. Meet by the presidential residence on the double. Hell yeah. I'll be here to hear you sing. Nope, is that the end? Nope, that's the end. We're heading to Timber. Oh, everyone else is awake. Next stop, Timber. Timber. I'm going down. I'm yelling Timber. I'm going to say Kesha, I guess. A lot of people that resent said, yeah, probably. We'll make a note of it, I'm sure. The Skull's still got all his belts, so he's fine. Zell's still got his gloves. Dude, Zell always has them gloves on, right? And they're his gloves that he uses to fight. They're his weapons. So the Skull, does Zell deal like plus 50 poison damage with every punch? Yeah, imagine dreaming you were a moron, Squall. That talk to yourself too much. Sir Laguna? We all had the same dream. I mean, I spoiled it before we found out, but hey ho. Albanian soldier. Laguna, Kiros, and what? Do you know, I think Squall says it the opposite way around to Laguna. Laguna goes Laguna, Ward, Kiros. If I'm remembering rightly here. That's it. Yeah, let's just ignore what just happened. We'll ignore that we all mysteriously fell asleep and had the same dream about the same people, but we'll ignore it until we get back to the garden and we'll tell good old Sid. Should be there soon, eh? Psych yourself? Well, you don't need any psyching up, Zell. You're psyched all the time. Maybe I should have got them sleep spells for me status defense. Would have stopped us having that dream, I guess. Well, you live and you learn. Here we are at Timber. Even the trains look cool at Timber. Right, the trains just look cool anyway in this game, to be honest. But here we are. Can't move until the train pulls off, obviously, naturally. Everyone knows you get off the train, you stand there till it pulls away before you can even think about going anywhere. There we go. So that magazine we got. Pet Pals, Volume 1. Learn a move. Your dog learns a trick to damage enemies called Angelo's Strike. So what with your dog to help him learn the trick? I'm sure that won't become prevalent. For some reason, right, I'm still yet to understand. After every silly dream sequence, right, they completely strip your characters of everything. Life. Was it Life and Flare I had junction there? Life Shell. I wanted to have one there. Break and Death. The ones I really don't like. I mean, actually for Squall, for Zell, I don't mind if he gets petrified. I'd rather have Confused. If Zell gets free reign just to punch us, then we're all dead. Now, I know what some people might be thinking. Selfie has no strength junction yet. That will be fixed very soon, actually. Meltdown on there, pain on there, and then shoot out. Regen? No, not regen. Holy, where's Holy? Holy! And I've got that many X potions from playing cards, right, that I'm not even bothered. Somebody's stats don't look right. I don't know whose it is, but somebody's stats look lower than they were originally. Is it yours? Did I have full life on there at one point? I might have. Oh well, I'm running it that way. Who cares? Ah, I can't remember the password. Moogles likes forests. What are you talking about? It was owls, man. Well, silly mate. Forgetting the password. Oh, it's poor Georgie. You didn't even hear the poor dog barking away in there. And over here, we've got Owl's Tears. Map of Timber. You can actually look at the map of Timber, which makes sense, sort of, when you look at it. Like that. So obviously, Tim Money is Timber Maniacs on the main street. Obviously, we're over on the far side of this main street. Timber Maniacs is on the other side. Between us and Timber Maniacs is an offshoot for the pub with a TV station behind it, or just a TV. Cool. Yeah, very easy to understand. Model trains. Ah. No more models trains. What about the Naughty magazine? We're not underage. Oh, so we need to keep an eye out for somebody called Zone if we ever find a magazine called The Girl Next Door. Might come in handy for us. Yo. Careful, dude. Don't know who you are, but you almost got flattened. You don't have to stand in front of the train. It's silly. Yeah, we said the wrong password, but it is us. I love how it's like, it might not be them. They said the wrong password, but, you know. All that happens if you say the right password is you get there, welcome to Timber, follow me, sir, line at the bottom of the stairs instead of over here. It makes absolutely no difference. I think it does affect your seed rank, though. But so does running over him, probably, as we all just proceeded to walk all over him. So you can see the issue with the Remaster here. Right, everything around it, all the field for this town here is just bog standard, apart from the train and the character models. Don't leave me, sir. Oh, you caught up to us then. I'm the squad leader, and this is that, and Selfie. Oh, that's one. That's what we have to keep an eye out for the Naughty magazine for. Shake his hand, Squall. No? You're cold as ice, man. A Selfie will. Oh, poor Zell even cleaned his hands as well. Poor lad. Oh, Zell's going to give up and just go do a bit of shadow boxing, why not? And then we've got what's there in the bandana. There's princesses in this? Really? I was not expecting princesses in my Final Fantasy yet. Last room up those stairs. We're errand boys. Yeah. Whoa. Don't pull your sword out of the train, Squall. Wait, no, yeah. That sounded worse than I made it sound there. What we're actually going to do here is we're going to come up here. And you can say there's some other people in here. You got some guy, certainly got something. Princess is further down. Sound of the train moving's relaxing. The main thing we're here for, right, is this save point, right? Because Watts is an avid card play. And Watts has a card that I want. So he's going to ask us to mix, but I'm just going to keep saying, well, what are the rules here again? Honestly, that's fine. Open the same, I don't mind that at all. As long as, yeah, that's fine. The open rule spread, I don't care anymore. So what I'm going to do is, well, we'll see if he plays it on his first hand here. If he does, wonderful. If not, it's not the end of the world. Oh, he has. Up in the top corner there, that is the Angelo card. That is the card we are after here. It shouldn't be too hard to get, to be honest with you. He doesn't have a fantastic hand. I mean, I've won at this point. You see, he doesn't have a fantastic hand there at all. Dragon and Angelo were his best cards. Unfortunately, I can't show you that was Angelo because, you know, you have to wait till there. But we get the Angelo card, which is our only rare card to win in Timber, actually. So yeah, we've won the Angelo card, and I'm going to never do anything with it. It's right. It goes down as a GF card, right? It's not a GF. When I first played this game and I was playing cards and I accidentally got this card, so I didn't know back then that Watts had a rare card. And I was like, oh, Angelo's a GF. And I played the game for ages. I got to the end of the game and I'm like, well, where's my Angelo GF? Like, what's going on? But I will explain why Angelo is not a GF next time. This is all I've got time for today, unfortunately. So next episode, we will continue further up the train and wake up the princess. But until then, this has been Daddy Gladdy, signing out. Have a good day.